Hello students, welcome to our base class. Today I just want to explain briefly on complex algorithms and flowcharts. So basically what you should know is the definition of a flowchart and the definition of a pseudocode. So basically a flowchart is just, they're just like, let's start with the pseudocode. So a pseudocode is English-like statements which are used to solve a particular problem. So we must have a problem that needs to be solved so that we can come up with the English-like statements that can be used to solve that particular problem. Then a flowchart is a diagrammatic representation of the pseudocode. So it's a diagrammatic representation of system pseudocode. And this one is basically also used to solve a particular problem. So there are some areas that you need to note when you're answering any question, because in an exam, you'll just have the question, then will be needed to draw a flowchart or come up with a pseudocode from that given question. So what are these 4 key areas that you need to note when answering these kind of questions? So number 1, you need to know the type of program control structure. Remember in our last discussion, we talked about the different types of program control structures. We talked about the sequence, selection, and iteration. And for selection, we have 4 of them. We have if then else, nested if, and the case construct. Then we also have 3 more for iteration. So it's upon you to see where it lies. If you have only 1 condition, then we'll go for if then. If you have 2 conditions, then you go for if then else. If you have more than 2 conditions or options, you'll go for nested if or case construct. And if these programs needs to repeat itself, then we'll go for iteration, which also means looping. I have a question here. So let us pseudocode and a flowchart for a program which will accept the length and the width of a rectangle. The program should then display the area and the perimeter of the rectangle. So this one is the assignment that I want to give you. So here I want to reduce the program control structure, the input, processing, and the output. I want you to reduce the following from this example. Then thereafter, you come up with a flowchart, then a pseudocode. Thank you for your time.